strong like I want to punch. That's the goal. This is the point scoring. All points in jiu-jitsu come from where you can inflict the most damage on your partner. So this is 2 points because I can do some damage. Sorry, Chris. I can do some damage. This is 4 points because I can do maximum damage. Right? You can't reach me. Definitely do big damage here. So we're gonna start. Can you turn the sorry, okay. Computer, dojo lights white.
Just stop the timer.
Yeah, stop the timer. All right, so toes are pointing this way, not this way. I don't think you can go any other way. Here and not just flat. You have to be strong. For today, normally like I'm being nice with Chris's belly here, but all my weight's on my foot. We don't want that. It should be hooking into his hip, all the weight on him, okay? To be nice, you can put it across the belly.
It's much better.
To be mean, you can go right to the sternum. But be careful, because you can actually crack some ribs in here, especially in the gi. Driving in. It's very terrifying. So, hook like you're going to try to steer this guy around. You need that sort of pressure to be able to do this position properly. So we start here, knee on belly, hands hit the floor, knee hits the floor, turn the hips over. So here, hands to the floor, knee hits the floor, turn the hips over, drop down into mount. I stop, other side, same thing. Foot comes off the floor, knee hits the floor, turn the hips, foot hits the floor, into mount. Windshield wiper, same thing, other side. Boom. But I want to hear like the slap, because what happens is if you do this wrong, he's going to catch the guard. I go here, every time, this is going to happen.
I'm not quite sure how to handle that.
Yeah. So, 2 points, 4 points, 6 points total versus 2 points, no points. Make sense? So here, hands to the floor, knee to the floor, smack, boom, get that. When you've done a couple, I want your partner to try to catch the guard. So here, boom, keep it real. We get some out. Good? Let's go. Training for a while. They do this in competition like without thinking. They don't think about it. They just, the knee hits the floor, the foot slams, the mount is tight, and then pretty much always the match is over once they get to mount, because we're a pretty good mount game in here. So really like when you guys are doing it, really like work on getting the power downs and the angle. You can't, if you do it wrong, it's hard to get power. You're just like, there's no, I can't go that way. If I can turn the hips properly, it's really easy. It makes it virtually impossible for Chris to try to catch the guard in here, which is kind of the idea, because I don't want this guy getting me here and then I gotta play all sorts of weird trash to try to I mean, that's fun and everything, but it's unnecessary. So if you feel like the guy's like defending your knee on belly, because I mean, your partner's not going to lay here and just let you do this to him. He's going to be lifting because he doesn't want to be flat. If you don't like someone on top of you pressuring you and crushing you, this is your savior right here. Kickstand with your foot, get off your flat back, and now no matter how heavy I am, you know what, Chris, go flat to your back for a second.
Yeah, that's
It's like a huge, like now he hates jujitsu. If he can get one side of his body off, everything changes, right? So I really, especially if you're new, you don't like getting your ribs crushed, you like breathing, turn on your side. It doesn't take much, that's all you need right here. It's this foot doing all the work. He kickstands, he gets his shoulder off the mat, and all that pressure I'm doing is useless now. If I feel my partner doing this, and I still want to make him suffer, both knees, windshield wiper across, and I come to this side and flatten him out. Now I can start playing my wedges, my angles. How do you like it? Way better. So again, he gets off the side, both knees, windshield wiper across, knee on belly to the opposite side. If he pushes my knee all the way off, I'm going to throw my elbow to the hip, back step around, look, start taking it back and attacking from here. So your 2 motions we're going to work. Knee on belly, he gets on his side. He's learning to be protective of his ribs. Windshield wipe across, Boom. He's gonna push my knee off. I'm gonna throw my top hand into the hip and back step over the back here. Switching, getting back on top. He goes flat to his back, knee on belly, windshield wipe. He pushes the foot off or he just shrimps away. Make sense? Oops. All right, let's see. Here. This hand goes to the inside, and my elbow goes to the belly button as I back step over him here. So I'm not landing on his head or sitting on his head when I'm spinning.
Okay.
Good? One more time.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Here, let's turn around this way. We're landing in this position on top of the arm, and I'm just going to reach behind the head. I'm going to grab a hold of his wrist. As I switch my hips and come up on top, I'm going to lace this hand underneath, and I'm going to grab my own wrist. It's called a gift wrap position. From here, I'm going to bring my back foot, which is my right foot, straight in line with it. And I realize nobody can see this, but it's okay. I'm going to step over the hips here. Sit back, and now you can see that foot. Just want to foot in, throw the hooks in, boom, fall down to the side here. Boom, pushes off, back step, I grab the wrist, I grab my own wrist. Sit up, take it back. Grab my own wrist. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Weird.
Hooks in, boom. I get here. It's gonna be really difficult to choke this guy from here. He's on the wrong side. My bottom arm is underneath his arm, so I can't choke him here. The top arm is free, but this is the weak side for the choke. Now, you can finish it. There's a couple different ways, but it's really difficult. If you want a clean blood choke here, I'm gonna, Chris choke's pretty easy. Right? That's not easy, and he's letting me do this, right? So instead of trying to get a clean blood choke, I'm gonna anchor my hand to his shoulder, and I'm just gonna drag my elbow straight back, and now you can see my wrist bone is in his trachea. I'm not choking his carotid arteries at this point. I'm crushing his trachea. I'm changing his ability to swallow for the next few days. So this is not like we were talking about crushing faces with the choke. Totally legal, totally fine, very effective. Throat crushing, totally legal, totally fine, very effective, but nobody will want to roll with you if you do this. So like we were talking, like we never do this to each other in training. Like I'll try to get the blood choke from here and I'll use my head, I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna choke this guy. Yeah, and I get the blood choke, cool. But competition, I'm just gonna anchor to his shoulder, I'm gonna drag my elbow straight back, and now it's like a bar across his neck. And now for the finish, I just rip my elbow back, but I let his shoulder do the work. So I'm just gonna hurt him. Just gonna hurt him. I'm not saying this is a great thing to do to people, but if you're interested in self-defense or competing or attending weddings, this is the move right here. Connect to the shoulder, drag your elbow straight back, and you're gonna feel this hard part of your bone right into his Adam's apple. Boom, and that's gonna get the finish. You're just gonna hips forward and elbow back, and you're just gonna crush his throat, make eating very unpleasant. Okay? Now, I don't want you guys drilling this because that's not fun. So instead, we have this Kimura kind of grip. I'm gonna use this top foot. I'm gonna push his hips down. I'm gonna bring my arm over top of his head like so. Push, push. Now he's kind of seated upright. I don't need to be super flexible for this. I bring my leg up, over, and I run my knees down towards his feet here. From here, it's gonna be an easy thing to take the wrist. Just go armbar from the back. So we're here, stay close. One thing I need to do is use my head to stop him from getting his back to the floor. If he's allowed to turn, yeah, I have no options anymore. I have to bail on the entire position, try to get up to mount, which is gonna be very difficult. So here, I keep my head in and I push his hips, bring my elbow in, and now I push his head. Get your back to the floor?
Yeah.
There's no way, right? He's mine. I take my top foot over the head and run the knees down like so. From here, I extend the arms straight, keeping my knees pinched together the whole time. One more time. Boom, 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 boom. Make sense? All right, let's go.